We begin tonight with the horrific scene playing out in Barcelona, in an historic shopping district where many tourists visit. A deadly terror attack, a driver jumping the curb in his van, barreling through the crowd. Children believed to be among the victims tonight. So many of the images we cannot show here. The death toll, more than a dozen people dead, and authorities warning that number could go higher. More than 100 injured at this hour, and this is the van afterward. You can see the front end smashed after going at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Tonight, one suspect dead, two in custody, and the urgent manhunt for others. ABC's James Longman leading us off from Barcelona.
Tonight, a trail of terror in the heart of Barcelona. The dead and injured lining the streets, first responders racing to the scene. Around 5:30 afternoon local time, police say this white van jumped onto a packed city sidewalk and began mowing down pedestrians, swerving side to side at what witnesses guessed was 50 miles an hour, that speed bringing chaos and carnage.
Heard screams of people, and when I looked up, saw the white van just knocking people over at high speed.
The van careering down this path in red for more than 1,000 feet before coming to a halt.
We saw a lot of people just running down the road. I saw a couple of people hunched over a body on the floor.
At least 13 killed and about 100 injured. Come on. Crowds running in panic, fleeing this store. Come on. Just come on. Looking for a safe place to hide. Go in. Mayhem, parents holding their children tight. Crowds streaming down main streets and back alleys, many hiding in cafes.
But somebody was screaming, and then everybody started to run because they're screaming from behind, and everybody just ran forward.
You can just make out clothes there discarded on the sidewalk. This is right where that truck came ploughing down the street. Historic Las Ramblas, right in the centre of Barcelona, normally bustling with people, now totally shut down. Shops and restaurants closed as heavily armed police with guns drawn sweep the streets, searching for suspects. Police later announcing the arrest of two suspects, including this man, Driss Ukabir, who they say rented that white van this week, but said he was not the driver. They say a third suspect was killed.
And James Longman joins us live tonight from the point where that van entered the pedestrian path. And James, tonight, ISIS is claiming responsibility.
That's right, David. And just in the last few moments, we've heard the Spanish Prime Minister call this jihadist terrorism. And often with these ISIS-inspired attacks, there are other people involved. And all evening, we've been watching groups of civilians being escorted by police out of here because police want to make sure there are no other terrorists lying in wait.